Hi, this is Tony Sagami. And if there's a little bit of noise in the background, excuse me. I'm outside and there's a ton of construction going on, which is true all over Asia. That's one thing I can't avoid, is a great construction pace. But I want to talk to you a little bit today about green energy, which is a very popular topic. There's a research group called the Pew Group, which tracks green investment technology all around the globe. And they came out with a new report that was very, very interesting. What they found is that in 2009, the United States spent $18.6 billion on clean energy infrastructure development, whether that's wind power, solar, biodiesel, ethanol, things like that. $18.6 billion is a lot of money. But get this, last year China spent $34.6 billion, almost twice as much as the U.S. So the center of green technology revolution and actually implementation is not in the U.S., despite what the rhetoric you might hear on TV from our political leaders, but in China. And to show you how committed China is to it, they only spent $2.5 billion just 5 years ago. So they're embracing green technology, and not just for philosophical reasons. For example, big condo high-rises are being built so fast that the Chinese utility companies can't get power to them fast enough. What's the problem is that the slow government can't keep up with the fast working entrepreneurs. So in these new developments, they have a choice. They can use solar power, which is a little more expensive, but they can get energy today, or they can wait 6, 12, 18 months for a government utility to deliver electricity to them. So that's part of the practical reason why green energy is so big in China. Now, and give you a little perspective also, it's not just China. The Pew report found that companies like Canada and even Mexico are spending more on green energy than the U.S. And there's ways for you to make money from that, too. Let me tell you how I got a Pew. If you want to take a look at some solar power stocks, take a look at Trina Solar, ticker TSL, Suntech Power Holding, STP, or I think maybe the most attractive one is the company that provides the silicon to make those solar panels. That's MEMC Electronic Materials, and their ticker is WFR. If you're interested in wind power, there's really two companies to take a look at. One, you have China Wind Systems, CWS is the ticker, CWS, or A-Power Wind Generation. That ticker is APWR. By the way, all these stocks are listed on the U.S. Stock Exchange, so you don't have to buy a Chinese stock to get in on this. Or if you want to take a look at batteries, which are a big alternative power source for automobiles, take a look at China Back Battery, and their ticker is CBAK, or BYD Corp. The ticker on that is BYD, and that might sound familiar to you, because that's the company that Warren Buffett bought into last year. So green energy is a trend that's going to be here to stay, but the place to make money in green energy is not in the United States. It's across the Pacific Ocean in China. Until next week, this is Tony Sagami signing off.